Welcome back to Week 4 in our Sacramento City Miners Relocation Fantasy Draft franchise. We are about to take on again the Patriots, who we just played in Week 2, losing very narrowly. However, they early on in that game were kind of giving us the work, and then they kind of choked by playing too conservatively. We'll see what happens here in this second game. However, it is in New England, so it could be a little bit tougher. And we also have a breakout for a defensive lineman. Before we get into that, though, I was kind of looking at some of the players that we could possibly trade for. As far as realistic quarterbacks go, I think the team with Howell is really the only team we can get a quarterback from, other than like Ritter, who's decent, but kind of gives me Matt Corral vibes anyways, just a little bit stronger, obviously. I haven't looked at these kind of lower name guys just because I just don't see them being worth it. We basically have that on our team already. A guy like Brendan Cage, he's actually not bad. I don't know what his throw style is, but he's not terrible, I guess. He's a big dude. He's kind of interesting, actually. Maybe I do need to pay attention to these more because this is kind of interesting. And what do you give him? Like a 6th-round pick for him, and you're cooking? Style traditional 7. I don't know if I like that or not. Gonna give you guys a look at all the kind of quarterback options here, and then maybe if we see someone we like, maybe we trade for him. We did win last week, so maybe not just yet. Sam Howell, I think, has been the guy that stared me the most in the face so far. Still very young, great injury stamina and toughness. Solid throw power, obviously. Probably should be higher than that. He's probably regressed a little bit because of the end of the season regressions. For whatever reason, they have that in the game. Enough speed to, scramble, so you're not, like, completely lost there. Tanner McKee's okay. He's pretty accurate, but, I mean, once again, not really much different than Corral, but slower. They need a quarterback bad. There's just not really many options, to be honest, no team really has a great backup. You have Anthony Richardson here, but you also argue that they're probably developing him because Deshaun Watson, he's okay, but he doesn't really look like the franchise guy. So unless we're going to have Deshaun Watson on our team, I don't think there's an option there. Malik Willis, once again, kind of similar to what we already have in Duggan. So, I mean, there's a couple options we looked at there a moment ago. Oh, who's this? Hello there. He's pretty strong, but obviously, outside of that, doesn't really have much going on for him. Also, we don't know about the sense pressure. If the sense pressure is not ideal or close to ideal, it's a GG. But yeah, I mean, there's really not a whole lot of options at quarterback. As you can see, the backups are just they are what they are. They're low-level backups, I guess, maybe with the Ravens. But you would assume because of the future starter tag, or that Will Levis would be the guy. And I really don't want paranoid Zach Wilson. These are the options. These are the options we're looking at. So maybe if someone catches our eye, perhaps. But as of right now, I don't see it. And then we'll see how the running game goes this week. But this is the guy I've been looking at a little bit. I've been kind of keeping an eye on him. Looks like a great power back. The only issue I have with him is that injury and toughness. Oh, is his injury? No, it's not better than I thought it is. 79, isn't it? 79 injury with 83 toughness, which is, that's brutal. It's probably usable, but barely. So we'll see. Maybe we make a play for him, but as of right now, I think we're going to stick with what we've got. As far as players of the week go, of course, not on our side. We did have a pick 6, though, didn't we? We've had pick 6s like almost every week, it seems. It's just we lose every game anyways. Quick look at the roster in case you haven't been fully up to date with the series. I mean, I understand life gets busy, but please, what are you doing? Get back here. D-line upgrade, though. Dev up. I don't know who this could be. It could be Barno. A lot of different guys got involved last week, so you never know who this could be. But we definitely really need to succeed with it, as it doesn't matter who it is, what position it is. Any breakout we get absolutely needs to be achieved. Let's take a look at the injury report for the Patriots. Take a look at their roster, even though we just played them recently. And then look at that breakout. No injuries for the Patriots, which, I mean, most teams are pretty healthy at this point. And then take a quick look at the Patriots team, which, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't the best, right? They played pretty well, but wasn't the best. The quarterback sold a couple of times. Chubb was nearly impossible to stop. We really should have went with Dixon, though, or Dickerson. We should have went with him. I can't remember what round he went and what we took instead, but what were we doing? He must have been pretty high, huh? He must have, because look at how good he is, dude. He's insane. He's running back 1, and yet he's never going to play. He's never going to see the field because they have Chubb. The wide receivers are pretty good. I remember Palmer kind of crushed us. Didn't really see much of Jalen Hyatt. Uzuma was okay. O-line actually kind of outplayed their talent level, which is Pretty surprising considering it's not great outside of that right side. Tyree Wilson, I think the pass rush was really bad for them, though, if I remember correctly. Deron Payne was the fastest man alive. And then, yeah, I mean, the defense wasn't great for them. It really wasn't. It just did not play well. And then the offense kind of sputtered near the end of the game, but they did just enough to win. But Breakout, this is probably Barno, right? And it is Barno. Coach, I feel like I'm on the verge of a breakout, man. See me last week? I had that quarterback running scared on a few plays. He kind of did, though, to be honest. Hold the Patriots to under 100 rushing yards. Probably not going to happen. Or Barno getting 1 interception, a forced fumble, a tackle for loss, or a sack, which is absolutely doable. But I suppose this is probably the easiest week to game plan for because it's obviously stop the run because they're so good at it, for one. And two, we have that Barno scenario. Their pass defense is a little iffy, so we are going to try to pass the ball this week. And that is the lineup. Upgrades have been a little far in between considering how low of an overall we are, but I think the sliders are okay for now. Chance Campbell kind of needed that coverage upgrade, but honestly, it's just, sure, he has star dev, doesn't really matter. It really doesn't. I mean, he's just, the way he's built, it just, we probably need to replace him, but as of right now, he's still on the roster. He's still got a chance to succeed. Slot upgrade, even though he's not really technically a slot receiver for us. 3 short route, which is absolutely what we needed. So 72 plus for all the route runnings, which is nice. And then for the final thing we do before we get into the game, I've updated the sliders a little bit, so they are a little bit harder in theory. The coverage ratings dropped 10 because I feel like our coverage is ridiculously good right now. We still don't really fumble, considering the fact that, we probably should with some of the hits we've taken. I've increased their coverage a little bit, their run blocking a little bit. Overall, these are the sliders. Once again, there's like a few haters that are like really dumb in the head that somebody hit them in the head with a hammer. I don't blame them. Getting hit in the head with a hammer is going to make you, react differently than other normal people. But I don't want this series to be easy. I don't understand where someone would think that I would want a bad team to perform good. I don't know why people think that would be fun to watch. If you are like the Madden slider god, you have figured out the key to the code, you know everything. Let me know what sliders I need to put on, because like I said, in our Seahawks franchise, I have tried everything to make our coverage suck and the other team's good, and no matter what, it seems like it does not work. I have had 0 pass coverage sliders. I have 0 pass defense sliders. I've had it at 100 pass reaction time, 0 pass block. I've tried every combination possible. You remember last season, or last, Seahawks franchise, I had the run blocking on 0 or 1, had the pass blocking way down. The only sliders that seem to work, in my opinion, are fumbles, interceptions, tackles, and QB accuracy. Everything else just seems to just not work in the game, in my opinion. I really don't know. Obviously, the injuries, fatigue, or whatever. I also increased that slightly. I put injuries at 35 with fatigue at 60, so we'll see what happens. I should also drop this to 45. 45, 48, I believe, is pretty good for the speed parity, which obviously the lower it is, the more separation you will get with faster players, which we have some faster players on defense, but on offense, we're not really that fast, so this isn't really going to help us too much. But here we are in our first breakout scenario game in Gillette Stadium. And it's, once again, another non-primetime game, as you would expect. This is not a primetime level team. Last week, Nick Chubb did well. He's kind of just killing it, as you would expect. He is doing very well on the season. Duggan, some ups and some downs last week. He hit a couple of really nice throws, but mainly a lot of misses with no pressure. And obviously, there's going to be a lot of pressure, so you're going to see really, really bad throws, which is why that, even with the win, the improbable win, he's still on a super tight leash. And like I said, that last game, I think it was like a 3rd down something. If he missed the wheel throw to the tight end, he would have been out. This could have been Matt Corral starting this week. So there's no loyalty with Duggan right now. He has got to play his way to continue being the starter. So there's tight leash yet again, and that's really all there is to it. Of course, should be 2 episodes of this franchise tomorrow, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Maybe Steelers franchise before then, I'm not sure yet, and a rebuild on Sunday, so keep that in mind, and let's get into this one. And back to the usual, which is had 2 losses under the belt of we're kicking the ball off first to start this game out, and speaking of those things, obviously you don't need a light goal because you guys already hit it, and I kind of sold you, so Don't need to for tomorrow's double upload, but I'd appreciate it if you like it. Maybe subscribe if you're new. Don't know what that was, but, you know, here we are. Let's take a look at Mr. Stewart, having an okay season. I mean, he has some weapons, but this is kind of a run-first team, and I don't know, he is a youngster, learning the ropes, and it's better than Duggan's numbers, I suppose. But Duggan, as far as the interceptions go, hasn't really thrown a lot. It's just also hasn't thrown a lot of great passes and touchdowns in general. And to the outside, I mean, Chubb gains nothing. He loses a yard. Antwine already injured. Love it. But does break like 10 tackles there, so it is what it is. Barno, once again, all he needs is one. All he needs is one play. And he's doing pretty good here. It's not going to be enough, though. To the outside, they will gain about 6 on the play to the tight end, it would appear. And we're coming with a little bit of a blitz here. Let's see what we got. Don't think they're going to run it. They have ran the ball a lot against us lately. And I don't see the running back a little late. And that's another throw to the tight end. This time the backup Troutman. All the time in the world to throw, even on a blitz. I mean, kind of pressured a little bit, but coverage is pretty good, man. And foot contusion always sounds so scary, but it's apparently not. We'll take it, though. 1st and 10 from the 29 after the completion of the tight end. Perkins off the other side. Screen pass. No, it's not. Barno pushing, and that is an opening. A little bit overthrown, but Cooper Kupp makes that look easy 19 times out of 19. I don't know. He just does it every time. It's not 19 times out of 20. He's every damn time. To the outside. Barno pushing, and they will get the first down. Not a crazy great run, but it's enough for the first down overall. About 400 yards on the season, 3 touchdowns, which 3 weeks is pretty good. I mean, he's probably going to add another 100 to today's total. Hopefully not, though, because Barno could struggle, and under 100 yards would give him the breakout. And we have the coverage. Curl route, try to break it up. Couldn't. That's another first down. Nice find. The quarterback's looking very comfortable in the pocket. The pressure's not really getting there. The throws are getting there. The catches are there. Coverage is okay, but, you know, not quite on him. Just enough room for him to succeed there. And another first down, sadly, as Leal is in still because of Antwine's injury. Barno struggling. He has all the time in the world to throw. And he's going to throw this to McCollum, who's going to pick the ball off. McCollum on the return. Of course, Nick Chubb, he's a pretty good athlete. Tackles him down to the 16. You had to return that. I don't know how nobody gets open there. We've talked about this before the game, but like, how is nobody open with that much time to throw? It's not like we ran 2 pass rushers. I mean, that I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I don't understand how there's no one open. And here's that man, that tight-leashed quarterback, like we mentioned, Max Duggan. Been very inconsistent. He's made a couple of nice plays, but overall, it's been more on the negative side. Teetering barely over 50% completion percentage, which is not pretty. All right, to the right side, Zach Evans. I don't know. We'll still run it, though. Comes onto the blocks every time, no matter what. No matter what play you run, even if you have the best lineup ever, it matters the blocking. So at the end of the day, you got to trust those blockers. Zach Evans numbers not great, obviously, but doesn't really, didn't really get much of a chance to start until like now. Jalen Naylor on the outside, maybe. And inside, oh my God, did the ball get hit? Is that just another inaccurate throw? Come on, Duggan. That is a non-angled throw that he just missed by a mile. And there goes Don, wide open. I mean, there's nobody on him. Try to break a tackle, couldn't. It's 26 dove, giving us more opportunity. Injury for the edge rusher, Foskey. Very injury-prone player, so it kind of makes sense. Speaking of injury-prone players, Cody might be our target on this throw. And we're not going to be able to get it, and there's a fumble. Duggan's tripping him up, but it's not going to be enough, and that's going to be a touchdown for Kwity Paye. Taken down by Deron Payne. That is a disaster. I mean, I do got to give Brian O'Neill a little bit of credit considering he was beat so hard off the line because they brought that look that just looked like they were going to go with the overload. He recovered last second. That was a really stupid return, but he recovered last second, but, ultimately he was beat off the snap. Yeah, he was. And because of that, he obviously couldn't really recover in time and ended up giving the sack up anyways. Do we take Turner? No, we're going to take... This could be the day. This could be the day. And by could, I mean there's like a 90% chance as of right now, as it stands, that it's the day. That is a what? Under pressure, but this is the drive. If he does not get us out of this situation, if he does not score on this drive, I think it's Matt Corral time. Too many open players. Open again. Hits the throw. Jalen Naylor. Doesn't really look that fast. I don't know if he's just tired, but kind of ran out of gusto there at the end. But Duggan is just the guy that he's just barely keeping himself alive. Let's run the ball here. There's nobody on the D-line. Okay, I kind of felt like they were going to blitz, but I mean, there's still 3 down linemen. We should have been pancaking, should have got to the second level, and instead we get 0 yards on a 3 down lineman look. And that's a nice throw on the run with pressure. There goes Cody, and another fumble! Both of them, though, understandable. I guess the second one not as much because he's a big dude, should not be getting hit like that. He got rocked. Holy crap, who hit him? Great throw by Duggan, great catch, great route, great juke. Well, not juke, but truck. And then, was it Hughes? It had to be the linebacker, right? It was Hughes, the cornerback. Oh, my. This is the fumbleitis episode. Just as Duggan was, turning it around a bit. That was a nice couple of plays from him. Kind of gets sold on. Good D. But the kind of, the amount of plays they've had on offense, man, Barno, his scenario here is looking a little tough. I'm not saying it's easy to... Oh, come on. Get up there. Oh, my God. Okay, we knocked it out. We didn't quite get there. Chubb's, kind of a bigger body guy. Kind of hard to get around. Did enough. Did enough. Let's bring him up. Let's move them over. Barno. Oh, nice move. Put some pressure on it. Picked. Pitch it. Doesn't going to happen. Kind of glad it didn't work out. Put the pressure on him. Threw it up to Palmer. Kind of last time PTSD. McKenzie wins the matchup this time instead of getting mossed. And he's got himself an interception. Barno did enough to force it. And that is a nice little, kind of flailing jumper. We love to see that. This is kind of tough. I kind of want Naylor just to slant. Oh, my God. That could be bait. Good catch by Dunn. I did not think they would put 2 people on him. I would assume the receiver was wide open then, right? Holy crap. That was a good bait. Dunn with a great catch. At least the throw is on target for once. Zach Evans will gain about 4 on the play. Old Bo Scarborough. Almost call him Sco Barbaro. Let's go to the stretch and then cut it back if we have to. Oh, my God. That was a terrible play. How did that even happen? I get he's not, agile, but, changing direction like that shouldn't be a death sentence, even if you're not agile, right? Don't really trust the route running, but I don't know if I trust the blocks. Whatever, we're going up the middle. And he'll barely get it. He gets pummeled in the process. 4 for 6, but, man, it's freaking hard fought. It's a battle, and it's hard fought. We appreciate it. We appreciate him putting his body on the line like that. Jalen Naylor. That is a big drop, but, once again, it's giving us more time to throw that through, and it's a dime. Duggan goes from, super hot seat, career is over, to back at starter, holding tough. This man he's not out yet. In some trouble. That's a really good throw. Dropped, unfortunately. Under pressure. Forced to throw it. It's a great throw. Right now, he's doing everything he needs to do to keep this job. Oh, my God. Please, number 64. Run game is basically non-existent at this point. I'm going to try to clear out Dunn with Naylor's route here. And we will lead that upfield. And that's a great freaking throw and will give us the first down. Didn't go for a straight-up throw that we've been missing. We actually led him upfield, which helped him. And he hits the throw. I'm telling you, dude. Don't count this guy out. Just do not do it. In motion done, and the guy's not going to come with him, which means this play is basically dead. Nice fight, though. Gains about 4.5, 5. Read option. Duggan. Do have the slot receiver blocking on the lead. I don't know. We'll see. And we do have to hand this off, which nice seal off the edge there. Evans, even though he really hasn't ran that much, is feeling juiced already. I guess 7 carries for the first half, especially for us, is kind of a lot. Bo Scarborough can't really get that pitch. We're never going to get out there. Best bet is right up the middle. Power some yardage in. And Bo! Please, Bo, find a time machine. He's so good, but he's old. Oh, It's so sad. Of course, looking at the yards difference, they are leading because of the fumble touchdown, but they are looking horrendous right now. They were actually pretty good on that first drive, and that was kind of it. Bo Scarborough on the pitch. Looks pretty nice. I like this for us. Kwity Paye's been pretty smart for them, though. Not smart and oh my God, Bo is slow. Slow Scarborough. Holy. Under center and the goal line look. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Turner, deep, jump ball. There you go. Thankfully, Cody's got a big back because he almost just costed us a score because he's blind. Now, don't get me wrong. He's expecting to not have the ball kind of led to him, but it almost hits him in the head. Amazing diving hit, but his elbow hits the shoulder of Cody, which obviously when you're diving like that, that's a tough one. We got so lucky. I simmed it once, and they went for what appears to be a fake field goal and lost 3 yards running the ball. Interesting. Well, no score for... Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to kick everything myself. I just felt like, wow, what a play. I wish that was Barno, but it's not. What a play. I just feel like the field goals get missed a lot, and obviously as a user, I'm never going to miss a field goal. I guess that's just what we're going to have to deal with, because what the hell was that decision? Another huge play as their run defense is played really poorly. We have no good block shutters. We have the run block sliders on freaking 70 just about for them. Yeah, we are smoking them right now. I think you got to just bring it. And good team effort. We'll give the field or the punt. I suppose when you're deep like that, a lot of teams will just prioritize not turning the ball over. Then they will try to get out of there. And this looks like he's like out of bounds. The hell is that? Punt is not going to be great. But I suppose not really much you could do punting that deep. And Marcus, nice little return to the 437. We are close already. All right, tight end angle, even though I really don't trust the damn tight end. I don't care what his angle is. Route was okay there, Cody. He fumbled earlier, almost cost us a pick with a late look. Dropped a pass. It's definitely not his best performance. Please tell me we're going to get some yardage here. Like, I don't care the way they're lined up for a blitz. Like, we have the numbers. Thank you. Oh, there you go, Evans. We went for it all. Gained about 8. It's a good run, though. Great blocks, good run, good execution. It is what it is. Cleared out for Burks. See if Dunn can win the route. He does, and we do lead it out there. I don't know what happened, but Duggan is feeling a lot better, looking a lot better. We like it. First down. We'll say so far, Holland has been a little bad in coverage against everyone he's played against. But I don't care. It's not my job. And good fight. Gains about 3. Jalen Naylor now injured. The sliders aren't crazy. Coming out of immersion mode a little bit, I seen some guy was like recommending, what is it called? 55 injury sliders. Like, hello? Are you crazy? Yeah, we're not going to get that off. That feels like a wasted opportunity there. Kind of waited it out a little bit because I didn't know if it was going to really gain us much, and that was just stupid. No safety. I mean, you kind of just want Young to maybe take the chance. High point, and of course it's intercepted. Who even picked it? J.C. Jackson? Tariq is 6'2". Jump, fella, jump. I don't think that ball was even bad, was it? Okay, I kind of predetermined this. Was anyone open? Okay, no one was open anyway, so I don't feel bad about it. What is this jump? That's a jump? They're both like basically in the same spot. Tariq Young's taller and he gets beat. Not Duggan's fault, sadly. That's unfortunate. From the 20, they look like they're going to run it again. Man, I really hate all these teams. Oh, my. Nice hit underneath. It's going to be a 14-yard gain. I hate all these teams that are forcing the run 24/7. It's so boring. It's killing me inside. I cannot like the run game. Bishop coming up. Good teamwork. We'll only gain 3. They're still leading because we are really incompetent on offense right now. Gamertag with the blitz. Tight end, running back's open, and they're going to get that ball on the comeback. That's crazy. Should have taken the running back, didn't throw it there, and almost got him with the sack. It was that Nisruldeen. Probably going to run it again, even with all these players here. I can't get over there. One-on-one's not going to happen, but Chance Campbell Getting off the tight end block in time to get a piece of him. Otherwise, he may still be running, especially with how close we were to the line of scrimmage. That could have been bad. Let's see Barno use the speed. Speed rusher, not going to happen. He got pushed off. Huge hit by Campbell. Will give him 7 yards, but also a 3rd and 2. Can't quite run commit, but we are going to be bringing a bit of a blitz. Hope we can get there, and that is a play. Oh, we misread it. Oh! He's inches. That should have been picked. 45-yard line, 4th and inches. They're not going to go for it, but our guys decide, hey, you want to... I thought maybe it was a fake. You want to go for a fake on 4th and whatever? Wow, what a punt. That was a hell of a punt. That was an elite-ass punt I've ever seen one. Damn, son. See, these tight ends can get out there and get a block. Pretty good, except for Turner. We had to cut it inside because of Turner. Evans fighting, gains about 5. Once again, there's just nobody that is going to fill the hole in my heart left by old-ass Bo Scarborough. But that was a good effort. Oh, we're going backwards. Yeah, that's not good. We lost a full-ass 7 yards on that play, dude. No shot. Burks. Timing route. Great throw. Burks gets it. First down. Not sure why they were going to tell us to run the ball. I mean, if that was going to, like, physically end the half, sure, but that just wasn't the case. That's a tough throw, and oh my god, he just got Burks killed. Overthrown. Suppose you do need to get that over that linebacker, but that was danger. That was definitely danger. Is he done to that outside? Oh, and Jalen Naylor, of course, hit as he's throwing. Kind of expected to miss that one. All right, we got the block. Young is my man here. Oh, Jalen. Yeah, that's a pretty bad throw. It's not the most open, but he puts that in that spot, and that's easily a first down. You just can't win with this team. It's either the route running sucks and the throws. Oh, my, late hit? That was a late hit. I think we do have them turned off, don't we, just to avoid stupid penalties. It's a hell of a punt, so we don't really care. And I don't think that gives us a first down regardless, so I would not have repunted. Although I think you can actually tack that on, so it would have been at the 3 instead of the 6, I believe. But yeah, I mean, there's just something to the offense. There's just always something. The block sucks, the throw sucks, the route sucks, catch sucks. It's something. Almost intercepted. And Antoine's back, but also injured again, so he's gone. What's his injury? Man, he's a disaster. We actually did lead the inside defense on that man coverage call. Can't swat it. All the time in the world to throw. And like our quarterback, missing by a mile, Antoine this time is done for good. Out with a dislocated elbow. Of course, they look like they're trying to, you know, get the clock moving here, so we're going to be running the blitz. I'm going to need McKenzie to get over here. And where's Barno? Come on, Barno. Good defense, though. I mean, this has been a disaster of a match. Our defense is killing it, though, I will say. And here's another really bad punt. I mean, if we can't score on this one, dude. Marcus Jones, go down. We're just going backwards like Zach Evans loves to do. All right, Jalen Naylor's perfectly fine. Done on that route there. Oh, there you go. I like that route. No stiff arm. Gains a little bit, 9 yards. Suppose they probably weren't really expecting us to go that short. And that's going to be picked. Oh, my. He turned right as we threw it to cover, to look where the guy was coming at. That was basically an interception. That's crazy. We're in some trouble. That's just going to be a fling. All right, field goal chance, I suppose. They wanted us to go for it, which I do agree with, kind of. But at the same time, with the way they're... Did I miss? With the way they're playing, take any points you can get. You might win with field goals. You very well might. And I imagine with the way they played this first half out, probably going to go conservative and head to halftime 7-3. All right, let's take a look at the halftime stat line. It's not going to be pretty, of course. We kind of passed the ball a little bit more than normal, right? 144 yards. I mean, we're killing them. Our defense is doing well. We've had more offensive snaps. 38 snaps, 3 points. Oh, my. As it stands, though, especially with ball at half, we are on par to get Barno his scenario. So let that sink in. Let the record show. And Gafford fighting hard, gets to the 20. I honestly think it's worth it, even if we lose that 5 to 10 yards per return, just because of how much we can't score on offense. This is a pretty similar type of play that we've run a little earlier. We've been getting some okay blocks on it. Throwing that low, and thankfully we did, because apparently the corner was on that, which I don't see how. I don't see how, but apparently he was. Let's see what we got. Quick throw to the outside of the tight end, who is super athletic. Throw's not great, but turns it upfield for 7.5. Now we got wham, and they're literally ready for it somehow. They just know where we're going to run, so we are going to play action. To the backup tight end, Turner. Oh, hits popped to the 34. Jeez. What a hit. It's okay, because it didn't result in a fumble, no injury, and it's first down. Done on the sweep. See if Cody can get a block. He cannot, so we cut it back in. I try to cut. Oh! I should have cut it all the way. Oh, my. That was a nice little bounce off. Finally seeing Dunn. Going to get a little elusive, get some tackle breaking going on. Sets feet. I don't know what that release is, though. Like, I thought that was a clean play where we're going to set the feet and throw it. And by the time the ball came out, there was a guy on us. How do we miss that throw? It's a tough one. A little behind him, but it works out as Dunn's going to catch it and turn it into a nice little gainer. Yards after the catch done this game, a little bit better than normal. It's kind of what we expected him to be when we drafted him, is, you know, our turn nothing into something type of player. See if Cody can block. And it's okay. Oh, what? We broke his ankles. He was stumbling, and then he just recovers. Javon Holland now injured. Like I said, he hasn't been great, but he's obviously a guy that I prefer not to play against, if that means anything to anyone. It's an easier throw, and it's a pretty good one. That's on Cody. That is all on him. That has nothing to do with the quarterback. That throw is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine throw, and he just sells it. Oh, there you go. Now that throw, not so much. I did try to lean him up. Another field goal. The most riveting game you've ever seen is now 6-7. Barno does a pretty good job. Tight end gets hammered, but gains about 7. Once again, you hold that under 300 mark, and, you know, I'm just saying, you get yourself a scenario for Barno. It's something. What's happening? Okay, they've got 5 receivers out here now. This is bad. That looked like a false start if I've ever seen it. Perkins does a good job, though. Somehow just beating. I just don't understand. Like, this is all Madden. I don't understand. Perkins isn't good. He should never win. Like, ever. Like, it's just not how it works. Especially not right out the gate. And they will run it, and they'll be short. 4th and 1. Running it right into a pile. That's easy to see. AI, like, never does play action, like, ever. Especially on 3rd and short. They're, like, guaranteed to run the ball. Marcus Jones, stay. Bruh. It's a hell of a punt because Marcus Jones is an idiot. Why is he not staying in bounds with that? I don't know. I also don't know what it's going to take for us to officially bench Duggan, because he's back on that train of just missing everything. And that's a really good throw to Burks. Coincidentally enough. You know, that 50% mark for accuracy is just, it's not feasible. But at the same time, he's doing enough. He's doing just enough. Dunn to the outside, and Dunn will get enough chances. Tries to cut inside, gets hammered for 4. Inside formation. I really like that play action play. We're actually going to believe in the blocks for once. And gain about 2. Jalen Naylor on the out route, trying to open things up. Kind of does. It's a tough one. Burks will catch it. Great hands catch. Solid throw. Leads him inside. Perfect. I guess it wasn't that bad. Jalen? I give that every day of the week. That's a pretty good throw! How? J.C. Jackson's on God mode. He's on God mode. Was it underthrown? It looked like, at this point, everyone in the world thought this was overthrown. And somehow, when it comes down, J.C. Jackson clears it, dives like a god, and catches it. There's no way. He's got acrobat, right? Like, to tell me he has acrobat to be playing like that. I don't even know what to tell you, dude. Throws 2 interceptions that are just, like, ridiculous catches that should have never happened. And we missed the tackle. Barno was on it, but he's still going to gain a yard. That could have been it. That could have been it. 2nd and 9 after the failed run. And the curl route, I mean, he's just wide open. Nice hit by McKenzie, but a 15-yard gain. They have not even gained 100 yards passing yet, and they continue to go to that run game. I mean, in the first game, they really didn't run the ball that much, but now they're just like after the first, half, they started running the ball a lot, and now they're running. Oh, my. Barno's so screwed. Now they just can't do anything but run the ball. They love it. Texans bounce back against us for that loss. Kind of drop back McGrone a little bit just in case it's a throw. With the deep safety, basically. And thankfully we're there. Misses the tackle, though. It's Christian Watson. I don't know how we got that open. Ronnie Perkins now injured. But if we didn't drop him back, that's a touchdown. I don't know why I decided to drop him back, but I did. And thankfully I did it. Barno not going to get it. Turn around. I don't know why he went possession there, but gain of 4. They're starting to move the ball a little bit now in the pass game. I just have to always speak, don't I? Just always have to say something. Barno not going to get through there. Wide open over the middle. Cooper Kupp gets popped, but holds on to the 17. Of course, we're only down by 1, so unless they go for 2, the best they can do is, one possession or us again, but still one possession as is. Let's go with the coverage on Christian Watson. We kind of need it. Oh, my. Got burned. Late throw. That's a nice little move. Cooper Kupp gained 6, 7 maybe. I think the blitzes are really what's going to get us this chance. Pinch it, and I suppose run commit. Is that Barno? It was not Barno. Of course it wasn't. Of course it wasn't. Why would it be Barno? Why would we want to gain this scenario earlier than the last possible moment in the game? Why would we want to do that? That just makes no sense. And that is a nice route. It's kind of like a delayed slant, and there's just nobody on this team that's going to cover that. It was like a delayed slant / mini post. It's kind of weird. Didn't like it. Of course, it scored, so I hate it. Gafford. Oh, come on. This fullback is... do we have anyone that's good on this team? I'm trying to think, on this team, who's good besides, obviously the GOAT. But he's an old GOAT, sadly. Which is literally a saying people use. Make something happen? Nope. Loss of 3. Okay. I use that play as like a pre-snap or like a slight post-snap read. I see that across the formation the way they're lined up, and I'm like, yep, we're not going to win that. And then I just try to throw it to somebody quick. Maybe the curls would have opened up. I don't know, but was hoping that Cody would have got the look he, was hoping to have and did not. So there's that. Inside leverage on Burks. Maybe that release is so bad for him, though. I mean, there's really no opening here. Kind of just forced to throw that. Once again, this offensive line, it kind of gives you, at best, maybe 2.5 seconds. So at that point, it's like, throw it. You got to throw it. Otherwise, it's GG. And we like this play, but it's not that open this time. And Cody on the back of the defender will make this a 1-yard play. I think you go for it. Who else but Bo right up the middle? It is Daron Payne. We'll see. And Bo fights the whole squad, and they're going to give it to him. That is the craziest effort I've ever seen. Are they going to call it? They're not going to challenge us. I'm curious. And I don't see in what universe he got this. Unless the first down was literally on the line. It actually does appear that the first down was actually at the line, so we needed inches. Which, if that's the case, I suppose, at some point, I don't know, dude. I don't think he ever got it over. I think if we were to challenge that play, that would be reverse. I don't know why they aren't. That's a tough one. Done with a great catch. Perfect throw. For a guy like, Duggan, the way he's thrown, for us to take that chance is, it's questionable. Definitely questionable. I can see why you would think that. Run on the counter. Ooh. Look at those blocks. Look at that. 15 yards, basically. Hasn't been a clean ground game, really, for anyone, but doing what we can on that play, and it finally kind of works out. They're clearly playing zone there, but I might be able to get the inside to Burks. And take the tight end, or the running back anyways. Early truck. Thought he was going to come up faster than that. We gained about 11. A lot of time that time. Super late hit, but it is what it is. As long as we don't technically need that late hit yardage. Duggan on the inside, and nice cutback. Will gain about 7 on the play. Been a battle. This is a huge drive. Such a huge drive for us. Good the play action as they have like 75 players on the line. Might be a quick throw to the backup tight end. And it will be behind was more open, but nice fight for Turner. I was about to say, should be a first down with Turner. It was actually kind of close. Works out, though. Play action. Burks isn't the best route runner, but this is a pretty good read, especially with how good our blocking or our run game has been. Yeah, there's no way. That was a stupid decision. Chance of hitting that throw with anyone but like 3 guys in the league is pretty low. Speaking of, there goes Cody. Stiff arms as well to the 4. Using the big body. Getting a little bit of separation on the defender as well right before the point of attack. And that was too easy for him. Great throw as well. Inside handoff. Did just enough. And Evans will be in for the touchdown. Pending a 2-point conversion, we could tie this game up. All right, we're going with the read option. And Evans with the effort gets it. Holy. Got knocked down by his own guy. But we did it. Oh, they coming with it now. They're like, okay, we got to win this game here. Barno found his way into a double team. I'm going to click off. Good D by McKenzie. I'm not going to be the fault. You got me effed up, bruh. Oh, my God. We got to help him. Let's go Barno again. Spin move. Spun right into danger. That guy's wide. Yeah. Don't know how he doesn't hit that throw. I don't know how he misses that throw. That should be a walk in the park easy. Move everyone up a little bit. It's once again Jones. And there's literally no one on Cup. And we covered it perfectly. Quarterback's in trouble. We left him, but it's fine. It's going to be a punt. Barno forcing it again, but once again, not quite getting the yardage or the sack he needs. They don't run the ball, though. That doesn't matter in this case. Can we win another game? I don't know what we're doing there. User juke, thanks for letting me know. I could tell. Burks on that out. Pretty open. A little overthrown. Burks had to climb the ladder on that for 5. Come on, Duggan. Come on. It ain't that hard now. It ain't that hard now, boy. Get that throw in there. What are we doing? Cody to the corner. Oh, no. Okay, thank you for the SWAT. What can I tell you? The game just sucks. Okay, I don't know what else I need. I don't know what else I can tell you. I don't know what else I can tell you. Quick throw to the running back. Inside, perfect throw. Well, good enough. Burks basically having to come off his feet like every time, but it works. It's a conversion. Be a quick throw. I'm actually gonna just make this a straight, like little flat look. That's why I did it, just in case. Not that he needed to. Nice truck. Gains 3. Burks perhaps getting involved again on this play action. 2nd and 7 from the 33-yard line. And that play has been lethal. Burks, don't fight, to the 12. This Patriots team's looked a little lost. Looked a little lost out here. Might go straight to Burks again on this outlook. I mean, who would expect it to be 3 straight plays to Burks? I mean, that's open enough for me. That's open enough for me. Touchdown, Burks. We're on top. It's enough room for me. Up by 7. Let's actually move. See, they have 3 over there, but it's... Oh, what the hell's going on here? Screen? Is that a late hit? That's got to be ineligible, man. Has to be. Has to be. We're accepting it. Yeah, you can't be taking that long to throw that ball. We will be accepting that penalty. All right, dropping into a little bit more coverage here. This could really hurt us for Nick Chubb. Quick throw to the outside. They're going to gain like 3. Let's bring 4 now. Let's see if we can get this legitimately. Not going to happen. Another shot to the flat. I'm not really sure what they're getting out of that. They got a little bit closer, I suppose, but every ball is like super short. Once again, they're really not moving. Double teamed Barno. And he's just going to yeet it. If that ball's in bounds, he's got him because McCollum's turned. 3:15 in the 4th. They're going to be punting the ball to us. We'll take it. Not really sure what else to say about it other than that. And nice blocking. Marcus Jones against his technically former team. If we don't give them the ball back, we win the game. Simply put, it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Everyone knows the outcome here. Everyone knows what's going on. And nice blocks. That play worked earlier, too, and we'll take it. Definitely better blocks this time than the last one, though. Inside handoff. I think you run the double drag here, although it's not. Well, I guess the tight ends run the drag. And he fumbles, of course. Kwity Paye, touchdown, fumble recovery, touchdown number 2. How does someone fumble so easily? I actually don't understand. We're on 45 fumble. That's just so the regular players we have actually fumble a little more often. O'Neal and this look has just been gobbled up. He has no idea what he's doing. I mean, like, how? Like, what even hit him? Like, what? Like, are we really doing this? Like, are we really doing this? Sneezed on fumbles? Oh my god, Bo Scarborough with the fight. The fullback's so slow to get out there. That's the real slow Scarborough, that damn fullback. Still kind of expect a deep shot here, this far away. Oh, that is a wide open running back. The throw's there, and Evans, who really didn't get involved today in the receiving game, you know, gets a big play for once. And is that a linebacker? It's a linebacker against Jalen Naylor. If we get a block, he might be gone. And in some trouble. Should have just threw it away. So stupid. Tyree Wilson with his 3rd sack of the 3 for him. Bro, I thought it was the other side of the freaking line that was giving up all the plays. It was like 15 sacks this game? Holy. Get that. Oh, no. It's smart to go with all out with a quarterback that just can't throw the ball even when there's no pressure. But how does he miss that throw even though they're like, okay, we can go. I guess it actually makes sense to try to get the clock going. I completely forgot. We're usually in a trailing position. But, you know, here, if we would have ran the ball out a little bit more, we would have been able to, you know, kind of call it. Instead, now we're giving them a good chance. And inside, overthrows him, of course, under pressure, but receivers there. Just get it there, man. Waitman, who had a pretty good game so far punting, punts another solid one. Marcus Jones, nice shot to the knee, to the 15. But they have all 3 timeouts. We were in the driver's seat. We fumbled because our quarterback is the weakest man alive. And now this is either another overtime game or a straight-up loss. Love it. Or not, I guess to be fair, we could pick it. We've been okay in that regards. Knocked him out of bounds, I guess. Not going to be able to cleanly take him down anyways. Of course, they have McPherson, who's got a leg on him. All right, Barno. I don't know what the hell I'm doing there. Oh, Marcus Jones! Doesn't get away, but gets it to the 11. They have to make the stop. I don't know what he's seeing there. Was it a miscommunication? I don't even know. Rushing touchdown honestly probably hurts us more than it helps. But at this point, I'm just trying to run the ball and do what we can do. Oh, my Lord. Nice move, but it's going to be backwards. Oh, they don't realize that they're in trouble. Okay. The expert coding continues. What are they doing? They maybe give themselves 15 seconds. You can do something with 15. Instead, it's the field goal for the win. Back-to-back weeks against 2 rushing for, heavy teams that have not learned yet that you need to mix it up. Field goal for the win. Are they going to at least ice us? Oh, they know now. They're like, oh, crap. They realize they can kick a field goal for the win. What the hell? It's like, really? That's not something you figured out sooner? Kazu the rookie. Field goal from 31 yards out. I like our odds. It's up. It's good. Back-to-back wins. The game's crap. Duggan did just enough. Somehow our defense is locked down. Our front is solid. And we have went 2 in a row, which probably hurts our chances at a good quarterback, but maybe we don't need one. Maybe the good quarterback's staring us right in the face. Maybe it's number 15, just needs more time to develop. Maybe needs a breakout QB scenario. I don't know. But Barno, because of the yards allowed in the ground game, or lack thereof, should now be a star development trait player. And with his age and overall, maybe 14 times pressured versus 1. Wow. Maybe gets him like a game 10, 20K XP. Who knows? But let's find out. Please tell me they at least recognize that he got his scenario completed, because otherwise that would be such an L. Duggan with 2 interceptions, but it's no 3 interceptions, let me tell you. Completion percentage definitely climbed in that game. He was under 50%, ended up with 56, which is more respectable for him. 5 for 10 for Bo, but obviously going in those really tough short yardage situations. Done 2 for 9. Matt Crown, that fake field goal, what a dumb game. 18 for 66, 3.6 yards per carry with a touchdown. Burks has been pretty good over the last few weeks. Cody's been good for a good about 50 to 60 yards each game. Dunn got more involved. Evans was solid. And I got to be honest, Jalen Naylor, 2 for 63, but being involved less and less each game. I know he has a lot of yards, but if it wasn't for those shot plays, you know, his numbers look really bad. Of course, looking at this stuff, nothing crazy. We had a couple of tackles for loss, nothing insane. So the game probably will register that we did not get this scenario, and there goes our XP, but I suppose at least he will be a start of elementary player at the least. But let's find out if they, let's see. Oh, we also have an injury. Oh, they didn't. Okay, so they know. Barno, star dev, 10K XP. That's a win. 24 years old star dev is definitely higher upside than 24-year-old normal dev. Let's give Barno a speed upgrade, which now puts him in the yellow. He's a 70-plus overall now. So you get him another one. He also had the captain's badge this game, putting him on there just to, you know, show him that he matters. 73 finesse with 61 block shed. If that isn't talent, I don't know what is. I think physical is the best way to get release up, which is one of his biggest issues right now, +5. 3 to spec catch, 1 to release, huh? Okay, 64 release. Gotta love it. Eddie Bishop, right now the starters, played pretty well. These DBs have been insane, which they shouldn't be. Once again, if you have any tips to make the game suck less, I'm all ears. Slot upgrade because it's just the best upgrade in general, which gets him 2-to-man coverage, which puts him at 64 man coverage. But once again, we have won 2 in a row with the exact same score of 24 to 21. This time avoiding overtime, but that's pretty absurd. And as far as the new injury goes, Mr. Antoine with 4 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Our DT spot, I believe, is pretty thin, so we might have to sign someone new. Also could have a new running back. I like Evans quite a bit now. I'm kind of liking him more and more, but wouldn't hurt to have that big power back. As Bo Scarborough, I mean, he's like a one-season type of guy probably. I don't know. We'll see. He is on the older side, so we'll see what happens there. But I do like him as our power back, so at the end of the day, even if he isn't the premier guy, the developable guy, still could just be our number 2 anyways. I'd want to keep those draft picks as much as possible, as we assume to be a lot worse than at 500 by the end of the season, but who knows, I guess. Going against the Falcons, going against the Bills, going against Washington, potentially a couple of tough matchups coming up directly after this one. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this one, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel PKR Plays for non-Madden content, which yesterday should have been a Star Wars Jedi Survivor episode. And like I said, tomorrow should be at least 2 Miners episodes, maybe a Steelers as well, with a rebuild on Sunday. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!